Yo, what's up? I know it seems like it's been a minute. I'm recovering from yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yesterday was powerful. My goodness. Watching the Dallas Mavericks, not the Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Cowboys go down the way they did. Oh, my gosh. Music to my ears. Now, keeping things in their proper perspective. Um, where are we as a people? Where are we in the state of basketball? In that realm, I say to people, where are we? There's a major problem going on here. People don't seem to be addressing it as they're not seeming to distribute my videos properly. We have a major problem on the horizon. LeBron James had some disco rama party for his birthday. And yes, definitely thank y'all for coming in. Hit the like button. Yeah, and a lot of people are talking about that party. The party was a 1970s theme party. Jay Z was supposedly there. A lot of players was there. Even Ty Lue showed up to the party. Savannah was dressed up like Marilyn Monroe or something. She was looking fabulous as usual. Or Savannah as usual. He said that was music to my ears, seeing the Cowboys lose. Yeah, and to have my buddy sitting right there next to me, man, he was going through it bad. He was going through it bad. Yeah, that's old Savannah. She all dolled up for the LeBron 70 theme disco party that he had for his birthday. He wanted a Studio 54 party. Look, the party of the year. LeBron James, Retro Godfather. So while the Lakers were struggling, that's what LeBron chose to do. So while the Lakers were going through their progressions of going downhill, LeBron said, let me get out here and throw me a retro party. So when the Lakers had practice leading up to this party, the Lakers was on a losing streak. What did the Lakers decide to do? Now, imagine you're on a losing streak. How are you on a losing streak and you pop up and say, hey, you know what I need today? I need to go party. The team is struggling. They're getting ready to hold a practice scrimmage. You take the day off so you can prep to make sure all of the arrangements are being made correctly. You walk out there, shoot some free throws the day prior for the shoot around. Didn't stick around for all of it. Broke out because you had to make sure they had some arrangements for certain people that was coming to your birthday party. You put more energy into this party of who was coming, who wasn't coming, who couldn't come. All of these things was more important than the Lakers winning. I want the Laker fans to answer to this. Mr. Lakers showman, I know you heard about it. While the team is struggling, this man wants to go out here and party. It's funny I don't hear nothing about Kawhi Leonard no more, who just signed another extension for 150 some million dollars. We don't hear nothing about no what's that? What they used to say, load management. Yeah. Load management. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, right? Load management. That was they made him the face of it, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, they're gonna say it's petty. Everything's petty. This man has an arthritic condition in his knees and is able to play. Why can't anybody else do it? The face of the league, he's the disgrace of the league. He's the disgrace of the league. This man was over there laughing as the team is losing. This man has been unconnected to the team. He wasn't even rooting his teammates on as they're playing out there on the court. Oh, yeah. Well, you saw that Utah looked pretty good. Now that they all playing together, guys are looking great. Laurie Marketing, man, he couldn't play for the Bulls. He couldn't play for anybody. Get to Utah, he's reborn. Well, maybe they'll figure it out one day. But until then, somebody needs to inform people that they have a major problem on their hands. The Bulls haven't had a good coach in years. You're absolutely correct. The last good coach they had right now is coaching the New York Knicks. If the Chiefs win it, I would break something probably in my house. Would you want to play for a guy like that? Kawhi Leonard's been playing in games. He's played in probably many games or the same amount of games as LeBron James. But you know what Kawhi Leonard does? He works on his game in the offseason. LeBron just gets drunk. He gets drunk during the season, gets drunk there. He's an alcoholic. Dude doing post-game interviews with bottles of wine behind him. Who does that? When have you ever seen that in an NBA game? Somebody got liquor behind them in the locker room. You've never seen that. You've never really seen liquor in there except for champagne when somebody win a championship. You ever seen a guy sitting there drinking liquor to sit on the bench? He coming in there injured. He coming in with a glass or something to drink, liquor on the sideline. If guys were doing that, they had to hide it in water bottles. They had to hide it somewhere. They were not going or trying to be caught. Now, they do everything they can in their power to try to break you. But do you think, as the Lakers are losing games, that it's cool for LeBron James, the face of your team, to be out here prepping for a birthday party? Do you think Kwame Brown well, not Kwame Brown, let's just say Kobe Bryant, KB and KB. So you got Kobe Bryant. You think Kobe Bryant is going to be prepping for a birthday party and the team is losing and they're fighting with each other after just celebrating the end season tournament and they just going through the motions like, it'll be all right. We're going to be in the playoffs. That's lame, man. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, yeah, definitely donate to the Cash App, which is Carcino. I think it's ridiculous. They anointed him to sell tickets. I know. He want to be the disco godfather, but disco godfather, your team is losing. You want to be Black Dynamite or somebody? You get out there and perform. Black Dynamite was out there kicking ass. You sitting on the sideline, looking like a straight moron. This is what I'm talking about. Behavior. When there's a behavior problem, This is what I be talking about. Attitude, ego. Like my man said, that's that ego, I'm bigger than the team narrative. You don't train and practice with the team as is. Then you come out here, team is getting waxed. You just sitting over there laughing and joking, and you unattached to what's going on with the game. Like you out there, like obligation, like they should kiss the ground that you even showed up. Like we should be happy LeBron's even here to watch us sit there and play the game. That's how he was acting. Like y'all should be grateful I'm sitting here right now. This is LeBron James we talking about. Oh, it's gonna get even better. Now the Lakers average 114 points a game. All right. They average in 114 points per game. Now, if you average 114 points per game, that normally means you're doing pretty well. If you're averaging 114 points, that's with LeBron James. They played without LeBron in Utah, and the team averaged and they scored 125 points. 11 points more than they usually score. Now, what is the usual points that the Los Angeles Lakers allow? That's hard to average. But I would say if anybody know it, y'all could put it in the chat. Those points come from the free throw line. I have no problem talking about Joshua and them, but the majority of the people here don't seem to care about that fight. So that's why we didn't make the video on it. When it gets closer to the event, we'll probably focus on it. No, not really. Right. They keep trying to make a funeral for the Golden State Warriors. This is a team that just won a championship 2 years ago. Denver just won it. This is a team you cheated to put LeBron James. They would have been in the Western Conference Finals against Denver. But you wanted LeBron and the Lakers to go. And the Warriors were supposed to be done. But y'all had to free throw the Lakers in there. And it became unbearable to watch. Because they kind of control the narrative again. And they're hurting the game to do it. And now you're putting an inferior team against Denver. They get swept. because they shouldn't even been there anyway. Team did not deserve any of it. So you just want to highlight LeBron. That ain't enough that he made it to a Western Conference Finals. Now he's got to have something. So we create an in-season tournament, some garbage that we can give to LeBron and the Lakers so he can win that. And now it's another thing created just for LeBron. Pandemic bubble. We playing this tournament so that LeBron can win this ring and say he got four, even though it's like a shortcut to a championship, and half of the people are not even in shape to play. It's always these concessional prizes for LeBron to keep him happy. How are you telling anybody who watched this that this is a competitive league? Anybody can win when you're catering to one player, one team all the damn time. Your media does it, the whole nine. And anybody who says something about it is ostracized or removed. It's okay for a player to be prepping for his birthday party. You're supposed to have other people do that while you focused on the game. He's hands on. You see, they were telling this story about LeBron's party as if it was like, hee hee ha 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 ha. I would play it. I don't want to get copyrighted. But they're talking about how LeBron was so hands-on with everything with this party. Like, oh, he just kept, oh, did you make sure that this is there? Did you make sure they had that? I wanted to look like what I saw in this movie. LeBron was so hands-on with this party. He wanted to go all out for this party. He was so excited. I'm like, well, he didn't play excited. Oh, why is his play exciting? Oh, LeBron played in the game, but he wasn't practicing. This man needed a party that bad. That's what we doing now? Partying? Looks pretty screwed up to me. So someone has to make it make sense to me. The NBA is in desperation right now. They are on a lifeline. And the reason why it's on the lifeline is because the people are not really watching this game. And the newer, younger generation that they trying to get and integrated into TikTok and all this social media, they really are not watching the game. None of them are. They're not sitting there watching it play by play. They want to go there and get on their phones. I've seen more people go to the game and don't even watch the game. They're in the bar. And I just find that really dumb. I'm like, why do you come to a game to spend this amount of money to come to a game just to go to a bar inside of the game? And that's weird to me. They got like 3, 4, maybe 5 bars and restaurants inside of stadiums now. It's nuts. You should have merchandise in there being sold, a merchandise store and everything else where you can stand up, but you shouldn't have a bar inside of the game. It just doesn't make sense. But people go in there because now that you're taking it away, they was like, I want to watch it on the TV screen. I'm like, you're watching a game on a TV screen that you paid tickets to come inside the thing to see the game. It just don't make sense. You would think that was the stupidest thing ever. Baseball parks, they start putting like barber shops inside of stadiums. They have like a disco club in there, like you can pay to go. I'm like, this is dumb. I don't want to be sitting at the ball game. I'm ordering food and somebody hair getting cut and it gets blow off in my food. I don't want that. None of these guys do. None of these guys do. That's the problem. If they don't agree with something or if somebody does something that they don't agree with, people normally would have conversations. But with LeBron James, there is no going to be a conversation with him. That's why I told y'all D'Lo finna be on his way out because one, D'Lo talks to LeBron how he feels. He's in a position now where look, I'm finna move to another team. You don't want me here. I know you don't want me here. They gonna get me up out of here. My agent already told me, like, look, just be quiet. You gonna be moved. That's that. So D'Lo was sat because him and LeBron had a spat on the court. They don't deal with each other no more. LeBron don't like talk to him anymore, and they were brothers. Like they used to give each other a pound, a dap, and they'll probably be cool again once they go on separate teams. But he just can't play with everybody. And D'Lo can play. He's a scorer. He could put up 50 easy. Do you think he just forget how to play basketball? No, he's just not what y'all claimed y'all wanted. You knew what D'Lo was when you got him. Then the fans says, all right, D'Lo's back home. Because fans are stupid. Because y'all don't realize that D'Lo playing with LeBron is a very bad idea. That's just nothing that's going to be sustainable. Because down the stretch, D'Lo's going to be there wanting to take shots, and LeBron's going to be wanting to facilitate. He's going to want somebody to do a catch and shoot, and that's just not D'Lo's game. He needs to be in rhythm. So it's a whole different concept altogether when playing with LeBron than it with anybody else. It alters your game so much and what you've been taught. Now you got to convert to being a certain type of player. I mean, you got to have a passion to do things. When I see people coming up, having a passion to do it meant everything. So anything you're in, you should want to be passionate about it. Yeah. So LeBron James sits up there, preps for the party, and then here this guy that you talking to right now is the same example of what we talking about. This Frank guy. He's the same type of person you're talking about. Frank, do you watch the Laker games? Do you watch Laker games, Frank? Nope. Frank love glizzy. Well, I guess yeah, I guess he just forgot how to type after that. But this is what we speak on. This is what it's about. This is what the whole notion is. All these guys are fake when it comes to this dedication to the game. Not everybody's dedicated. LeBron, he's not like Mike and Kobe, and we talking about work. He work on lifting weights. He work on making sure my body look good. Yeah, I gotta look like the part. But when you drinking, that takes a toll on what you do. That crashes you. Mike used to drink, but he did it sparingly, normally in the off season. When he took those 2 years off and came back to Washington, it had grossly took an effect on his knees and everything else because his body had become used to not playing. And when he tried to go back to playing and wasn't being active and go back to that stress, his knees couldn't take it no more. He had to get his knee drained all the time. He couldn't do all of the things he used to do, and he was still averaging over 20 points a game. Easy. Right. Steroid scandals and all this stuff going on with LeBron. It's crazy. LeBron name was even brought up in the YSG trial. Can you believe that? In Young Thug trial, LeBron James' name was brought up. Did y'all know that? Well, you get so many people who make these crazy notions, right? Oh yeah, LeBron James' name was brought up in the trial. And boy, it flipped everybody out. The prosecution brought his name up. When people want to do something, they do it. When they don't, they don't. That's just the gist of it. People got to understand that. When people don't want to do something, they just ain't going to do it. I have the Thunder on the money line. He don't take the game serious because it's all been given to him. When you didn't have to prep, when you didn't have to do these things, all you had to do was show up and go out there. This was the attitude they gave you. No, it's not Photoshop. That's a wig. He's wearing it for his birthday party. It's all about his party. Now, Bronny scored 0 points. He played 25 minutes, and Colorado came in there and spanked USC. Bronny played 25 minutes and had 0 points. Did anybody report that on ESPN? Was that reported anywhere in sports media? Bronny James, 0 points for USC, 25 minutes. Nope. You want to know why? Because that's the agenda. But if Bronny would have scored 7 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, he'd have been on ESPN Sports Center. So we get to pick and choose what media we want to go anywhere. That's crazy. When we get that power? Y'all gonna be one heck of a feeling. We get to dictate what we want to do. Mm-mm-mm. When we want to do it, Well, I hope LeBron continuously know I don't exist. Continuously know that I don't exist, LeBron. Mm-hmm. The Bills will beat the Steelers. You can bet the points on that one. Knicks about to blow the game to Orlando. You should have took Orlando on the points. The Steelers don't fire coaches. You got to know that about the Steelers organization. Name a coach they fired. Mm-hmm. Will they have LeBron back for the game? I don't know. Maybe he's planning another party. I mean, Savannah don't have to work. Why couldn't she, plan the party? That makes sense. Of course, they promote Mahomo every year. That's who they want to push. But the team is garbage. Like they gave Dallas the touchdown to end the half. Dallas was getting devastated so much. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happened when you're getting devastated so much. What were they doing beforehand? Thank you. They announced today the 2-day draft event. Thank you, Joseph, for realizing that I'm the one that broke that news to the world and the reason why they were doing it so that they can draft, show LeBron James get picked because he's not going in the first round. Shouldn't even be in the second round. He's not NBA material, but he will get drafted in the second round and they'll have that on tape. Way to go, NBA. I remember everybody going, nah, Sino. Nah, Sino. But I told you the script has been revealed. It's sickening. Yep. Yeah. LeBron is going to be on the Vegas team, and Kevin Durant is going to play for the new Seattle Sonics. Then, when their playing days are over and they're through, they're going to move to the front office. Oh, they all know Jerry Jones is the problem, but Jerry Jones is the owner. And until he passes away, the team will never probably move in the right direction. Well, it depends on what they want to do. Because when it's all said and done, it's gonna be said and done. No, see, the NFL, what they're doing now is they're charging people, literally charging people to watch the NFL playoffs. No, see, the NFL, what they're doing is they're just being, even Charles Barkley, like the NFL, just being greedy. They are charging you to watch the NFL playoffs. Hmm. Well, the reason that they're doing it because the NFL know that people are gonna pay. They're gonna get the app. They're gonna download it. If you don't have it, like if you ain't on Amazon Prime, you can't get it. Hmm. Yeah, certain games that the league plays for, like Fox will pay for, and say, nope, that's gonna be on TV. Wow. No, I don't. I don't want to go that route. No, not really. If you look at you said I believe it. No, I'm tired of people using takes from people that don't matter in the game. Um, you look at, let's talk Gilbert Arenas, right? People are using his takes, and then I gotta go and debunk like all of this crap he's talking. I'm like, he's clickbait. Like, don't even bring it up. Gil's just gonna say something stupid because he knows it's gonna get a lot of hits, and that's what he's about. I'm about getting hits, so they keep on getting fake traffic and buying traffic and views. Keep doing it, and think that's gonna fool the people. Of course, he's gonna go on his show. People say I'm buying traffic. We've already exposed that's what's happening over there. See, we didn't just say it out our mouth without providing facts, evidence that don't add up. But yet, you would take his takes and run around with them. They're dumb. You know what he is, you know what he's about. It's like, why have the conversation? Mm-hmm. Oh, see, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Pretty much. I told you. Easiest money you ever gonna make. The Steelers' problem is this: no offense. And the reason why is because the head coach don't pick the offense. That's the only thing Mike Tomlin don't do is pick the offense. The quarterback that's under the control of the general manager. He picks this offense or who's going to run the team. That's why the defense is always incredible. Every year, the defense, you be like, Steelers, where do they find these guys? But There's only so much the defense can do when the offense is going three and out, three and out, three and out. Every quarterback, Rudolph isn't the Rudolph, the white nosed reindeer ain't gonna get it done. Trubisky was never the answer. Hmm. Oh damn, I forgot they was having another party today around two. Damn, I didn't even get up to this time. Yeah, I can't even make it out there. I was out of there. I forgot all about that. I knew it was someplace I was supposed to be. Damn, that's my bad. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here anyway. I want to say love, peace, and hair grease to all y'all out there. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HD, who's probably live now. And I'm out.